My awesome printer. Dude, you're gonna lose every single bit of colored ink in your printer already. Not gonna lie though, it kind of looks like some high art, honestly. You could probably hang that in a museum and people would pay millions of dollars to look at it. Kind of looks like one of those paintings you see in the museum where it's just like a bunch of random shapes and shit. And for some reason it's supposed to have like meaning, but I don't really think it does. What's up, boys? Now this is something only a couple of you Dark Dom historians are gonna know, but actually a long time ago, in the distant time of 2018, when I first got my start on YouTube, I actually kind of blew up from making these videos called r/softwaregore. It's a subreddit that features a lot of software being silly and goofy and just funny and goofy and silly. So today I thought we'd take a trip down memory lane and check out r/softwaregore. Also guys, fun fact, all of my future videos, including this one, are now going to be on Spotify also. Yes, you can watch videos on Spotify. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, click the link in the description or the pinned comment and it'll get you right on your way. So without further ado, enjoy everybody. What happened to my blood pressure? God damn. You might want to go get that checked out. I don't think that's a healthy number. Well, actually, I'm surprised you're not already dead considering this was from December 2015. So apparently you've been living like this for 10 years. So I guess maybe you're fine. Misspelled a word terribly wrong and got this. Perhavidently. Your search did not match any documents. You spelled that so wrong that Google itself just decided that it was gonna give up on you. I was just sleeping, guys. Heart rate. Apparently, yesterday at 6:39 in the morning, your heart rate spiked up to about 196 beats per minute while you were sleeping. I can only imagine what kind of dream you were having for that to happen. And then it also looks like, for a moment there, your heart just stopped beating entirely. Apparently, I have 3 earbuds now. You got the left one, or the right one at 100%, the left one at 80%, and then another left one at 100%. Well, you know, they always keep a spare left earbud nowadays. That's what I always tell everybody trying to, you know, get into the earbud thing. You always gotta keep a spare left. Not a right, that's not really necessary, but the left, you gotta have one. Can't update credit account because birthday doesn't exist. What we need, date of birth, October 29th, 2000. Sorry, but it looks like you entered an invalid date of birth. Please try again. How does it feel that your whole entire existence just got invalidated in 1 second? I guess if you were born on the 28th, that's fine, but everybody knows that the people born on the 29th of October are just, you know, fake humans, apparitions, if you will. Brokenmirror.exe. How does this even happen? It's a mirror. How is a mirror bugging out like that? Alright, I'd like to buy 1 hardline orange. That's $5. 1 hardline orange, $2. Hardline white, which is $1. And hardline green, which is 466,622,099 cents. What is hardline green? Whatever it is, it's far too expensive for me to afford, so I guess there's no point in me even knowing what it is in the first place. Kinda sucks, cause I only have $466,622,000. I don't have 99 cents extra. Log on message. Your password has expired and must be. Must be what, man? Tell me. Must be what? The session was what, man? God, I'm freaking out here. I need to know. Rico. Yo, PC/dice need be a paid. Dis in connect said o can be a seed. You'll need equal. If you don't have in a media like a dick o USB dice, Konak o PC adminio o PC dice man face. Oh, okay. Thanks for the help, guys. I will do that. These prices are getting outrageous. 1 side of fries. Now, you got 3 size options here. You could go with a large for $5.96, a regular for $4.81, which, you know, is a little bit cheaper, or a kid size for just a measly $1,268.73. These aren't just any fries, alright? They're expensive for a reason. They're DQ designer fries. And if you didn't know that, now you know why it's $1,000. Select a weight loss plan. Relaxed. Fit sustainable weight loss in your lifestyle with our most lenient plan. Eat 1 calorie a day. Lose half a pound a week, and you can reach your goal on September 15th, 2025. Only 1 calorie a day. Not that big of a deal. It's pretty lenient. Now, my question is, if this is the most relaxed plan, then what's like the least lenient one? Or maybe the goal that they're talking about, that they're trying to reach by September 15th, 2025, is actually just death. Clear browsing data and cookies. When? Last hour. Cookies and site data, 17,179,800. Wait, no, that's like 17 billion in the last hour. Holy shit. Yeah, but then it's gonna sign you out of your sites and empty your shopping carts. So like, honestly, not really worth in my opinion. Select all images that match the label, undefined. Well, this is like the most impossible CAPTCHA of all time. You'll just never be able to finish it. All I'm thinking about right now is how that dude in the bottom left corner is riding a comically small bike. You look goofy as hell, dude. Sydney has reached its final form. Chatswood to Chatswood to Chatswood to Chatswood to Chatswood to Chatswood to guess where, guys? That's right, Chatswood. This is the train ride of hell. Stuck in an infinite loop. You will never escape. The second you board this train, you are in. Nobody has ever gone into this train car and left alive. Recommended for you. Live concert. I didn't know he changed his name. Tyler the Creator was an alright name. Kind of whatever, honestly, but I think this is much more fitting. The EMF detector doesn't like when you hold the power button for too long. No. What, it just refuses to turn off? Aren't EMF detectors what they use to like detect ghosts and shit? Maybe this thing is just possessed. Maybe it's been around one too many ghosts and the ghost spirit actually just like went inside of it and now it won't turn off. I would throw that thing away, man. I think it's possessed. I'm gonna be honest. Storage space running out. This may slow down your phone. Delete some files to keep it running smoothly. Uploading -11 of 10 videos. So let me get this straight. You're uploading videos so that way you can create storage for your phone. Now that's pretty genius, if I do say so myself. Giant autocorrecting to yacht. No, dude. The brain rot has infested even Apple autocorrect. Google Assistant, 17 minutes ago. Time to leave for Earth. Leave by 20:02 to arrive on time. Get directions. Where the hell are you coming from? What? The rover is leaving, bro. You better hop on before you miss your ride. I didn't know Martians had access to Google Assistant. That's a little concerning, guys. We might need to up our security a little bit. Video. Melbourne SWAT team shows up at wrong house. But 1 minute and 5 seconds into the video, you got a PS4 unboxing. Hell yeah. That's my favorite part of the video, honestly, when the Melbourne SWAT team walked inside the house and unboxed a PS4 with an excited child. r/softwaregore. This community doesn't have any posts yet. What? Hold on. Is everything I'm doing a lie right now? You're telling me every single post I just read was nothing more than a figment of my imagination? I'm not sure how to deal with this, honestly. I'm having a bit of an existential crisis right now. My Wi-Fi turned negative. Fiend Vocaloid cover downloading at -1 byte per second. Well, you know, maybe that's what you get for downloading the Fiend Vocaloid cover. You know, man, I've been in the trenches with you before, alright? I've had my fair share of bad internet places that I've been at, but this really takes the cake. I can't say I've ever had negative internet before. I mean, how does that even work? Does the company, does Xfinity give you money to be using their internet or something? LinkedIn. Student Jobs is hiring a... Even LinkedIn is out of ideas. That's their whole purpose, is to try and help you find a job, and they're giving up. They don't even know what to do anymore. Bluetooth pairing request. Pair with... I think I'm gonna pass, honestly. I don't really need a curse on my phone. I feel like if I paired with this, my phone would just immediately crumple into sand, and then whenever I have a kid, my oldest child would die of a sickness. San Bernardino, California. Rain, and it's -999 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess they lowered the freezing temperature in the latest Earth update to -1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Google Play services in 588 years. Account action required, add birthday. Just remember, man, in 588 years, you gotta add your birthday to your Google Play Services account. The last thing we need is them thinking you're like underage when in reality you've seen and witnessed multiple generations. Link, account, re-enter password, heading, common, email, label, common, password, label. Login password placeholder. Login button. Login recover password button. Man, just seeing that Ubisoft Connect launcher just pisses me off. That they might have the worst launcher I have ever seen and ever had to deal with out of any game ever. Back when I used to play Rainbow Six Siege in like 2019, it was the worst shit to deal with ever. For some reason, they would just never let me log in unless I turned my internet off, and then I could log in. So anytime I wanted to play Siege, I would have to completely turn all my internet off and then log in and then turn it back on so I could play Siege. I mean, like, what kind of shit was that? Glad to see nothing has changed and Ubisoft is still a terrible company with a terrible launcher. Man, apparently this Xbox game is only 3 megabytes on console. However, if you are unfortunate enough to have it on PC, it's gonna cost you about 23 gigabytes. God, dude, developers, they just don't care about PC ports anymore, man. Everything is so unoptimized. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you guys for taking a look at some weird software with me. I had a great time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both of which are at NotSoEpic. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.